And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble, trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Ball. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Turner at the plate, headed towards the corner. Tucker really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Oh. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Bryson Stott.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Man at first, one away. Taillon with the move to first. And he dives back in safely. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey,
And miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you look for here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
In half up to him.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-2.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. The 2-2. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now here is Michael Busch. And it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Rojas moving under it. And that is that. Cubs leave one. They're down 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Max Kepler at the plate. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, bases empty. That one missed. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Full count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's the ball. That one down the line and foul ball. Line drive and foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Nico Horner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Swanson on at second with 2 down. That one way outside. 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Out at the plate. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. That one is upstairs.
2-1.
On the ground to 3rd. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Number 7.
Man at first. Here's Trey Turner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is down low. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here is Bryce Harper. Tyon with the move to first. And he's back in safely. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2 the count.
That one missed. And downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Vidal Brujan. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, left field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
This one in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And it remains 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missing inside. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. It goes off speed. Gets the out.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here comes Real Muto.
The one thing you can look at with Real Muto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher. But if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base. But he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. Tucker grabs it on the run. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2 is the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
Now
close.
batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Merriweather, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The kick, the 3-2. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Nico Horner.
That's down and in.
2-1.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Late swing, fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
No outs, runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Christopher Sanchez up and loosening in the pen. Ruiz getting loose as well. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Got a full count.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Horner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
And that one upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the play, and it's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ethan Roberts up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey.
Here's Turner now.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
High fly ball right field. Tucker should have it. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 3,
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Christopher Sanchez.
For the Phillies,
he's pitching on 2 days rest.
number 61, Christopher Sanchez.
Next to hit, Vidal
Leading off
Brujan.
for the Cubs, the third baseman, Vidal Brujan.
The count 2-1. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Matt Strong getting loose out there. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouled off left side. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1 is fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. That is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 66.
Well, 1-run game,
Julian
and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that one clips the corner. Two out, space is empty. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back in
Phillies.
a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush.
The first
Phillies fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they tie it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. So here's Horner now. Out there to center. Rojas coming on. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
The
there.
center
He
fielder,
saved extra
number
bases
4,
for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check on the runner. Swanson dives back in safely. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Miguel Amaya in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Matt Strom won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Orion Kerkering taking over on the mound.
50.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Alec.
Now the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Tosses across to first. He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Johan Rojas, the next to hit.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Bryson Stott in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 now. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Go ahead run on base. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that's downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away. And now
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Two outs. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Julian Merriweather gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Drew
the Chicago
Pomeranz
Cubs
into the game.
Number
The southpaw's
31.
been really good against left-handed hitters.
Pomeranz.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
35.
bottom of the 8th. Carlos Hernandez. He's been so good against lefties. Now here is Ian
for the
Happ.
Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Three-two now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Turner should have it. Brings it in. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches,
Now
2 outs.
the
That is an
designated hitter,
excellent pace.
Seiya Suzuki.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that one is inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and throwing. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside. Now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground to third. Boom. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And a 1-1. That to right. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2, count.
That's off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Now, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here. That's for sure.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now it's JT Realmuto. That misses,
No, that's
and
out.
it's 2-1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And there's a ball.
Count.
Movement in the bullpen. Brad Keller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Roberts also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Too high, and it's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Now
very
back.
aggressive
Left
secondary
field,
lead. So
Max
ball down the line
Kepler.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Up and
2 and
in.
2.
Now 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Tucker on the move. Squeezes it, and that is that. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano. He
Now
comes
pitching
in with a
for the
chance for his
Phillies.
second save of the season.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the
and the
Cubs,
batter now,
the
Michael
first baseman,
Busch.
Michael.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Ball.
That one missed.
He's a bad ball hitter,
balls,
so
one
even
strike.
if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
He's 2 outs
Swanson.
away. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. This one in the air. Realmuto pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. Next pitch is outside. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And fouled off. The Cubs down to their final strike. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The center fielder, number 4.
2 outs, runner on first.
Armstrong.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.